Both the government and Exxonmobil have been coming in for a hammering since the petroleum agreement they signed was released. One party was accused of giving away the country's resources, and the other was accused of fleecing the country of its resources. But for Exxonmobil, the contract is not as bad as persons are making it to be. In fact, the company is maintaining that the contract is fair. Exxonmobil Head of Public Affairs Kimberly Brassington responded to the critics of the contract.
I guess I would point them to a third party. So if you go and look at a third party called Wood Mackenzie, they're an international oil and gas consultancy company known around the world. And Wood Mackenzie came in and looked at the contract. And Wood Mackenzie has gone on record saying, across all the contracts of countries in a frontier state like Guyana, this contract with ExxonMobil and Guyana is fair. This contract falls exactly in the middle of all contracts they looked at, right? So there's a third party who's willing to say that. ExxonMobil can go out there and say, yes, we think it's fair. But so you can take that factoid from a third party that says it's fair. But what I say is that we have a contract. ExxonMobil and the country have a contract to develop this resource. And so let's do it. Let's get to it. Let's develop it. Let's do it in a safe way. And the people of Guyana are going to realize the benefit of that contract through the revenues.
But the question which many have been asking is whether ExxonMobil is willing to renegotiate the contract.
My message on that is the value and the importance of the sanctity of a contract in any industry, not just in oil and gas. But I do have to make that point that there is a lot of value for people around the world looking in on Guyana as they embark on a new oil and gas industry, to not underestimate the importance of the sanctity of a contract that you sign with anybody, not just ExxonMobil. And so, ExxonMobil is committed to working with the government and the people to do this in the right way, full stop.
The company said that they have noted the concerns of the Guyanese people as well as other concerns, some of which are not so respectful. But the company is committed to doing the right thing, she underscored.
No, to be completely honest, as a human, yes, it never feels good when somebody is saying negative things about you. But you know me and you know us, and we're committed to always doing the right thing, take the high road, and get information out there. I feel like we have a responsibility to get information out into the public for people who want to engage and have a healthy conversation about it. So we're committed more than ever to make information available, to make ourselves available, to be a part of the conversation, because we should be talking about it, right? It's a new industry and people have a lot of questions about it, rightfully so.
The contract with ExxonMobil will see Guyana receiving a 2% royalty and will also see the country receiving 50% of the oil profits. I am Royden James, HGP Nightly News.